I was reading a whole series of tweets where there's a journalist that was talking about how cops shooting black men is a real problem. But another real problem that's not being discussed by this Black Lives Matter group is black on black crime. And how do we stop all the murders that are taking place in Chicago? And this is something that should be discussed. And this guy was getting attacked. And another journalist was literally tweeting at him saying, "You have been told not to discuss this." But yet he ignores these commands that he should not discuss. This is a very real issue. As if somehow or another bringing up another issue that is also a problem diminishes the original issue of this guy getting killed by cops, which of course it doesn't.
Yeah.
But the idea is that there's problems, there's real problems, and it's not just the cops killing these people. Look, the cop killed this guy in Minneapolis. He didn't do anything in Seattle. How the fuck did that shit happen in Seattle? Well, it happened in Seattle because of this reactionary world where one person does something somewhere, it gets through social media, it gets through the mainstream media, it becomes this huge inflammatory subject. And then the next thing you know, windows are getting smashed, things are getting lit on fire, cars are getting turned over, blocks are getting taken, and that's where we find ourselves.
I think it was May 29th. There was a cop killed, I want to say in Texas. And he was killed when they rolled onto a scene. They got a call, hey, suspicious person running through the neighborhood. They roll up on the scene. They start, a few cops are now searching for this guy, and they see a building with an open door. They go, okay, maybe he's in there. Let's go clear this building with an open door. They go in this building with an open door. There's shots fired. One of the cops killed one of the other cops. So just, friendly fire, death. That right there, if you take that and you just extrapolate that over how hard it is to be a police officer, that you can be going into a building and you shoot one of your friends because you think they're bad. That is a real problem. That's how hard this job is. My point is that's how hard this job is. But we have to do a better job of explaining that. We have to do a better job of explaining how hard this job is. As far as the, hey, don't talk about black on black violence. I was talking with my podcast bro, Echo Charles, who's a black guy. And we were talking about that. And I said, I think it might have a little bit to do with this. If you're watching UFC and there's two guys that are fighting and the round ends, like just at the end of the round, all of a sudden the referee comes in and like punches one of the, like just Muay Thai kicks a guy in the head and knocks him out. Everyone would be completely, utterly outraged about this, right? Because
of course
that guy wasn't in the game. What's that guy doing?
Right.
So I think there's a little bit of that. That's the referee is supposed to not do that. Mm-hmm. And when you see a cop, the thought is, hey, that guy's viewed as a referee. That guy's not supposed to be doing this. So I think that is kind of where some of that outrage comes from, because this is a cop. This isn't supposed to be happening here. This guy is not supposed to be killing people.
Right.
And he did.